money back, 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 woo, money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum. Always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up. I see you at the again. Why you was sleeping on me? I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking everything you want. I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you go your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a. He say it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 woo, money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they so don't be talking sideways, sideways, sideways.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. On 1st down, Brady. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And brought down, but not before they're in. Inside the 25.
Let's go!
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Houston takes a timeout. Not my house, baby. Not my house. Not my house.
Brady to throw on second down. And that's incomplete. The Texans and Patriots met in the divisional round of the playoffs 2 years ago. The Pats won that one, but they also met in one of the better games of the regular season last year. The Pats won, but it was in pretty dramatic fashion.
How about Deshaun Watson, his second start in the NFL for the Houston Texans? He went toe-to-toe with the master himself, Tom Brady, didn't he? But in the end, you know how it always turns out, right?
Brady did his thing, found Brandon Cooks for a 36-33 win. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Brady. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Got you, boy. Leopard. Leopard.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, Rosen. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On first down, it's Rosen. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Brady now on first down. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now, Brady gets away with one. Lucky. Could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, wait, 20, round 80, round 80. Slam. Wait, 20. 98, watch 98.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Going underneath for Lewis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Wide, get wide. Right.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman, 26 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now Rosen on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now Rosen to throw on second down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56. Detroit!
On third down, Rosen. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Wait, 20! Wait, 20! Wait, that!
On play action, now Brady. And that is incomplete here. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Now Sproles. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, 2 guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts enough.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cameron Wake. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. That one complete to Hill. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Edelman set to return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. To the right side, it's Kelce. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
4 down. Alert. Hey, Alabama. Watch number 33.
Brady. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, New England. Demaryius Thomas, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you could kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Mixon with a first down carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Hurry up, here we go.
Rosen on 1st and 10. On target over the middle to Hill. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go now. 319. Leopard. 319.
Let's go. Hey, we got number 53.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
319. Here we go. 319. Watch it now, Barney.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Leopard.
4 down. 59's Mike. Check. 59. Here we go. Hatchet. Ship.
Detroit.
Mike, check. 59.
The first NFL carry here for the rookie Royce Freeman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Baby, get him, boys.
They'll try to run it now with Sproles. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. You better be afraid of me. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They're going on 4th down. Rosen. Josh Rosen put that one in the trophy case. His first NFL touchdown pass. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Patriots coming out now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And got his man complete. A gain of 39 that time. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before half for Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The Texans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green, 39. All right, now, lucky Green, 56. 39. Lucky 56.
From the gun on 3rd down it's Rosen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now Edelman. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Looking long for Thomas. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady will try again on 2nd down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
We got 4. We got 4.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Brady, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Play action. Now it's Brady. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Here's a handoff to Sproles to start the drive. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They got 18 loves to go deep. Put a body on. Put a body on.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. Screen pass to Sproles. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
I'm here all day.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That goes for a gain of 31. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They come out here in the eye. On the ground with a tight end. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. The Texans on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. Third and goal, Rosen. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on fourth and goal. They'll go with a keeper. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Rosen making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Brady. He can't get him down, and he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends this time. Back now in Foxborough. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
20, 29, Alpha.
Undercrunch.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ozzy.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Nice hit, boy.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Let's pick it up. It's our time.
Wait, 20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Wait, 20. Go.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Alpha.
Alert flare. Alert flare.
Wait, forget.
Now a play fake, Brady. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. A crazy sequence here, a huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now out comes Houston.
Leopard.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. Goes underneath for Sproles. Nice move at the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A gain of 6. at first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Rosen to throw on second down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He's back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And a nice gain of 21 yards. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Barney. Here we go now. 319. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost them.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Gun.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
4 down. Check. 4 down. Check. Lucky.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Gun. All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Prater for the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Elsewhere, they're on to the fourth quarter at MetLife Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their first of the young season.
Go!
3 down. Hey, check.
Back to throw, Brady. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs, needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
That happens more often than you might think. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds. New England on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.